Whoa.
Well, it seems like I really need to touch back on this topic once again. Mainly because Petscop has recently ended, and because my video wasn't that in-depth or really good at all.
That's a dead kid.
But to dive back into the series, I feel that we need a bit of backstory. Petscop the channel was created on March of 2017. The description that reads, "Some select Petscop recordings." In a way, recordings have the power to raise the dead. They're kind of scary. Thanks for watching. Thank you, mate. They go on to post their first video of the same name, Petscop, with the description, "A game I found." In this first video, we were introduced to the company behind Petscop, Garalina, the game itself, and our gaming expert, Paul. It all looks perfectly normal and really believable for a fictitious game. It truly astonishes me on how perfectly it emulates how PlayStation games would actually look. Aside from brutal reality, the game is basically like Pokemon, in the sense that you catch pets. Gee, I wonder why they call them that. It's all normal until Paul puts in a cheat code of sorts, and as he does, the music stops, and the atmosphere completely changes.
Go here. I'm just gonna do this now. So what is it? Down, 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 right, start. Alright. So you can see that it accepted it and the music stopped. I'm just gonna go out this way here. So, it appears to be the same, except when I actually leave here, it'll be a little bit different. Alright.
Paul seems to have found a humongous secret underneath this unfinished game, and after this, the real game of Petscop starts to become uncovered. Once Paul comes into the dark underbelly, the true story of Petscop shows its true colors. In this plane, we learn a couple important things. For example, we learn the plane is called the Newmaker plane, which we'll get into in a little bit. We learn that Care left the room, and we learn that Paul isn't alone down here.
Oh, hi there.
Now here in the Newmaker plane, there are so many signs of a shift in direction. The most notable of which is a shift in visual and sound department. While in the gift plane, everything is bubbly, colorfully, and the music is happy. But when things change to the Newmaker plane, everything is dark, misty, and when little music there is, it's a bit unsettling. As we continue on, some sort of story unfolds, but to this day, no one really knows what the story may be. What's the point of the egg? What's the point of the school? The test subject lugs? The girls' world? The quitter's room? What's the point of the game for that matter? Who made it? Who is Paul? Where did he go? And why isn't he in the credits?
Okay. I'm getting sidetracked, but I think I have a point here.
We all know that there's a story here, but still to this day it seems that no one knows what that story is. There are millions of theories to cipher through, and only a few make sense. But only one stands out as one that makes sense. But at the same time, it could possibly tear everything apart, and none of it can be true. Now, I know if you're familiar in any way with Petscop, then you've probably heard of the story of Candace Newmaker. It's a very tragic and almost disgusting story, so if you don't want to hear it, then feel free to skip here. Now, for those of you who stayed, it goes a little like this. Candace Tiara Elmore was born in November of 1989 to a domestic family. Because of this, she and her brother were separated and given to foster homes. Jean Newmaker ended up adopting Candace and became her mother. Within a few months after Candace was adopted, Jean had been taking her to a psychiatrist because of Candace's poor behavior at home. And over time, Candace started getting worse, playing with matches and even killing goldfish. The issue with her behavior was thought to be because of an attachment disorder with the parent of the household. And to fix this, they opted for an intensive 2-week session of attachment therapy. One of the procedures was one by the name of rebirthing. This is where things take a toll for the worse, as during the procedure, Candace was suffocated, and she died. What made things worse was that the 3 people involved didn't care. In fact, after she died, one of the psychiatrists, Julie Ponder, mocked her, calling her a quitter. Now, knowing a few things, it seems that a lot of connections can be made about these 2 stories. Candace Elmore had her name changed to Candace Newmaker, and the underbelly of the gift plane is called the Newmaker plane. There is a whole room titled the Quitter's Room thanks to the lettering on the floor,
Oh, hi there.
with a sign on the back asking you to remember if you remember being born. And what is the procedure she went through? Rebirthing. Then that means it must be the right story that the creator's trying to tell, right? Well, I did say there were issues with this theory. The major one being that Candace Newmaker's situation happens after Petscop was created. That would mean that whoever created Petscop had to predict the whole thing, and then reference it, and then make a whole game out of it. And how do you explain it being the story in the first place? There's a variety of reasons, but the main one is probably explained in this scene, the Petscop soundtrack video. Seeing that Petscop has ended recently makes me kind of sad almost. I feel like it was a really great achievement in storytelling, and in my eyes it's up there with other great stories like The Sun Vanished, and I suggest you watch it if you can. Besides that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, a little bit more in depth and it was better than the other one, and I hope to make more videos like this in the future.